Hi, welcome to Kinstack. So in this video, I'm going to show how to create custom components in Ionic. So Ionic already supports a lot of custom components, but we use custom components to customize our application as we want. So let's get started. To generate a component, we have to use Ionic generate or Ionic G component my text. So going forward, I'm going to create a Ion input component. So as you can see, the component is created under components directory. So as you can see, this is the selector, and we have to use this tag for declaring this component across all the pages. So let's delete this default content. This is a starter project, Ionic starter project. So let's define it. My text is a tag, custom component. Or before using this component, we have to set it up. To do that, we have to import this in app.model.ts. Let's import it. So my text component from components, my text my text. So let's declare this in declarations. Let's run this project using Ionic Lab. You can also use Ionic Server for this. So as you can see, the component is imported here and successfully displayed. Let's change this component to an Ion input. To do that, let's create Ion input here in this component. Ion input. Let's see whether it reflects or not. Yes, as you can see, Ion input component has been created. So now let's see how can we pass some values or data from the page to the custom component. To do that, we have to import input from Angular core. Let's create a input variable for this custom component. That is, let's take input and assign that input as a placeholder. So I'm saying PLC. So later this PLC will be assigned to the text variable of this class, and this text variable will be a value for the placeholder. So let's assign it once the input is received. Using ng after view init. So this dot text will be the input which is received. This dot PLC. So let's assign it. So placeholder is text. So let's pass the value. The input variable is PLC. So it may be anything. So enter your name. So let's see whether it reflects or not. So as you can see, it's reflected. Enter your email. So it is reflected. So this is taking input from the page in the custom component. Let's see output. That is how to pass value to the calling page from the custom component. To do that, we have to import output and event emitter from Angular core. So let's create a output variable. Output. So opt, I'll say I'm gonna create a new event emitter object. Emitter. Okay, so I'm just taking an example that on key up I'm sending some data to the calling page. So that is opt equals send data. I'm using this function to send the data to the calling page. So let's define this function, that is send data. So I'm gonna emit the value which is passed from here. I'm taking some string value here. I'm passing some string value. Send data. So I'm just saying Kinstack, which is my channel name. So this dot opt dot emit. So whenever key up, so this must be key up. So whenever a key is pressed, so this is gonna send this string to the calling page. So let's receive the output. So this is all that I'm going to just delete it, and we can start from scratch. To do that, I'm going to create a local variable. That is, again, can be anything, opt or something else. So let's receive the output. Opt equals some function to receive the data. Receive data. So I'm passing event variable here. So receive data. So this is the function, and so value is the event value which is received from the component, and I'm gonna just display it on the console. So log received value is. So let's display that. So on key up, I'm sending data from this custom called component and displaying it in the calling page where the component is used. Let's inspect it. So whenever I just press a key or type, I'll receive some data from the custom component. So as you can see, sorry, the value is not passed there. The received value is undefined. Event receive data. Sorry, I forgot to emit the value from here. Let's see now. It should be working. So I'm gonna, whenever I press something, or I'll receive some data. So as you can see, whenever I type, I press keys, I'm receiving kin stack, which is passed from the components. So like this, you can use components, custom components to design your application as how you want. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Thank you very much.